And on that note, why don't we kick it off? Why don't we say hello? Why don't we say welcome to Monday? All you wonderful, delightful, awesome party people out there. Yeah, Relic, you're not wrong. You are most assuredly not wrong. So it's all that right there. So it's a lot of color. Well, granted, it's a lot of like black ink. So turn this down a little bit here. An easy map to find all of the upgrade locations. Short of Black River, or maybe, well, I can't even say Northport, Alaska, because that one's got some tricky ones that are kind of stashed away and hidden from you. The one that's off the coast after all that mud, or the one that's not even uncovered in the upper right-hand corner. There is that. Also, side note to side note to side note, peanut butter pretzels. So there is that. VT Outlaw, what map are you currently playing on? And Sasquatch, yes. I did watch the F-750 just belch flames out of the tailpipe, which was actually pretty cool. I always enjoy that. That is pretty hilarious. So you are in Michigan. Yeah. Those are probably well, Smithville Dam, they're not easy. They're kind of a pain in the butt. Northport, yeah, we already talked about that. Michigan. Yeah, Smithville Dam's not easy. What is wrong with peanut butter pretzels? You're fired. Peanut butter pretzels are awesome. But that's my personal opinion. I would like to start this over at some point in time. But I would have all of the DLC trucks at my disposal. Oh, God, they're so good, but there's almost none left. I've got this tiny little amount. Tiny little amount left. Which is unfortunate. But what is not unfortunate is the fact that I just happen to be Storm of Iron. This is more SnowRunner. So there is that. That is an Azov 5319 sitting right there. What are we going to do? What do we want to do, actually? So here's what we're going to kick off with. Because apparently this gives us access to a location over here. Which is this little fella. This will be for Dawn's right hand. What this gives us, I have no idea. But we got to start over here by grabbing 2 concrete blocks. And then bring them to there. Then we have to go to Antonovsky's Nature Reserve. Rumbada! What's good, dude? How's everything? How are you doing today? How is everybody doing today? Everybody good? I know it's Monday. For most of us, it's Monday. Probably all of us, it's still Monday. It's not a bad thing, though, because you know you are low, and that means you're inclined to buy more again. That's a huge plus. Yes, there is that. But here's the thing. I don't know if I get more because I order them on Amazon, because it's easier to get a giant jug of these on Amazon than it is anything else. With that said, if I order them today, I don't know if I will get them in time for perhaps, say, Thursday. Because, Rambada, I am doing quite well. Thank you very much for asking. I'm hanging in there today. It has been a long day. It has been a very long day. I get like no sleep last night. So that's the thing. I existed solely on Death Wish coffee earlier. That was really, really good. That's kind of the only way to do it, really. So much caffeine that it effectively forces your eyeballs away. I went to sleep early last night for some stupid reason, and I have no idea why I went to sleep so early. So I went to sleep early. Like 9:30. 9:30 is early for me in the evening. And then I woke up at like 1:30. 1:30 to like 2. And then... Am I even going the right way? No, I'm not even really going the right way. So, there's that. We can't take that. Let's just kind of wing it. No plan, no problem. Let's kind of sneak our way through here. And perhaps we'll kind of come down here, and then we'll kind of sneak our way back across. We'll try that. Got to play quite a bit today, and I'm really enjoying this region for how small the maps are. It's still exactly. It is still a challenging area, even though it is a smaller area. But I kind of feel like we're not nearly punished as much because we don't have the excessive amount of snow and ice to deal with. We've got more mud, but we also we've got some pavement too, which is the unusual. So we don't have to run with chain tires. We can actually use dedicated mud tires. And yeah, we can just kind of keep on going. I don't know if this one's someone's house or if that's someone's chicken coop. Get to branch out. Exactly. So where we were forced to... I've used them periodically. Only periodically. Mostly when I don't want to kind of keep referring to the map. No. And the waypoints really didn't help anything there at all, did they? Okay. Rescue truck. What do we got? But we're pretty close enough to the garage. Let's send out another. Yes, we are off to a fantastic start, mind you. I'm okay with that. It gives us stuff to do. It lets us be creative with all of the weird tomfoolery that we get to kick around with. And I enjoy that. Alright. We don't want to scout. What do we want for a recovery vehicle? Find something with some mud tires on it. Let's find something that we don't use a lot of. That I'm going to make use. Royal, no. How about this fella? Let's use this guy. Because he's got big mud tires. And we'll have to end up getting a Tega and put the mud tires back on the Tega. Mostly because I really like the Tega. And I haven't used it a lot. Also, considering I haven't used the Tatarin 420 lately at all. Oh, that's... Alright, do this. Let's go recover a truck. Or at least make the attempt to recover a truck. And realistically, I do find it, upon reflection, I could, in fact, just simply recover the Azov and take the correct route. But what's the sense in that? All right. Now, the idea here is don't flip over the rescue truck. That's the name of the game currently. That remains to be seen. Kind of see how it goes. We'll play it by ear. I only recover when I'm too lazy to bring a truck back to the garage, and I've already completed a mission or something. But otherwise, I don't typically like to recover. All right. It does. This is one of the yeah, BT Outlaw. You're right. This is one of the better sounding trucks in the game, I feel personally. Kind of park you right up there. Then pinch. Then come on now. Pull you over. Do it this way. Alright, I have an idea. We'll make it so that we'll somehow make it so that okay, there we go. Now both trucks will not, hopefully not, flip over. Okay, I think we're good. Kinda good. Good-ish. Boobar! 3 months, dude. How are you? What is happening? How's everything? How is your adventures in, were you in Alaska or Michigan? 3 months? Hi, folks. Man, super appreciate that. That's awesome of you. Also, this is probably really the worst possible direction. Alaska has been fun. Alaska is so much fun. I love the Alaskan map. The Alaskan maps are probably some of my favorite maps, hands down. Alright. Oops. So, there's that. With a random little bump nudge, and we give it a break for now, as you've been playing all afternoon. There is nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. This is the new area. This is the Don. Technically, I guess this right here would be the Don River, or the Don Russian Federation. So it consists of 2 smaller maps, but they are somewhat technical, and they're actually a lot of fun to play, and I've kind of really greatly enjoyed the variety in the terrain from M1. Let's get to a point where we can kind of spin around. You know, I would take Lake Cove over Amor any day of the week. Amor is just such a punishing map, and it forces you to use the one truck and only use the Zix 605, which is too bad because I like using a bunch of different trucks. Saw someone compare the new maps to a mix of Michigan. Exactly. Yeah, I was mentioning that earlier on the Discord, that it's got a Michigan feel, but it definitely has some elements of Tamir. But if we are in the Russian Federation, it's very, very similar to that. And I like it. I like the autumn setting that it's in. I like the feel that it's in. So I'm pretty happy with it. Michigan is fun. Michigan is fun. Smithville Dam was a beautiful map, but an absolute, yeah. Smithville Dam, because it only had one really effective route to go back and forth. But I think I think it would definitely be out of the main maps for the base game. It would certainly be Alaska would be number 1, Michigan would be number 2, and Tamir would be number 3. Tamir, it's not bad. It's a fairly expansive series of maps, and it was the first one where originally we only had 3 maps, and then we had the addition of the Rift. Might have to skip a few regions and come here. I can already tell them. Yes. That's, it's certainly worth it. Certainly worth it. Okay, cargo management. We want 2 concrete blocks. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get 2 blocks, and then we're going to transport these bad boys all the way back. Whatever that map was you were talking about with the 1 truck, I'll make that map. Yeah, so Amor with the Zix 605, that's basically it. And up until you get that truck, up until you get the Zix 605, put those bad boys over there. My only problem with Tamir and the new region is the almost constant haze fog. To a degree. To a degree. Sometimes it can actually be atmospheric. But, I mean, it's not like we're playing Call of Duty and we're a sniper, so we don't have to fire it across the map. So the haze isn't too bad in that respect. Loader, it is going quite well. How are you this afternoon? Hope everything is going good. Going to get these concrete blocks back to Riverport. Sounds like it should be a city or a village in The Hobbit. Hi, we're going to Riverport. Had fun on Sea of Thieves. That is good, because Sea of Thieves is pretty fun. Not that I've played Sea of Thieves, just watched a lot of Sea of Thieves. And by watched a lot of Sea of Thieves, I mean watched Puma play a lot of Sea of Thieves. Or at least when he was playing Sea of Thieves. I wonder if we end up repairing that bridge. I don't know. There's a lot of weird stuff that we've got to kind of... I haven't fully gone through the contracts, but there's a lot of tasks that kind of take care of some of the areas and places in this. So, we'll kind of see how it goes. We'll make it work. And after this, I'm going to need to get 3 units of, let's see, concrete or cement. I could actually use the Twin Star for that. Or the Twin Steer, excuse me. I could use the Twin Steer, the Azov. What else? 5600 Twin Steer. This is the one you did today. This was the one that you said was having an issue with kind of glitching out, though, right? Do the start and stop. It is fun. I'm taking a break from SnowRunner for a few days. Was getting engrossed in doing missions. DJ Trailway! Hello, truckers. Yes, indeed. Yeah, so, Sasquatch, hopefully, with any luck, I don't run into that same issue, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, I suppose. Which, I mean, we built a bridge. There's also some other bridges that we need to build that are on the nature reserve map. DJ Trailway, how is everything going with you today? Hope you are fantastic. But we can't go this way because that bridge is busted. Although I kind of wonder if we can. Best not to try right now. I stand by my hatred of the Western Star Twin Steer. Yes, you can. But you know what? ET Outlaw, the Western Star Twin Steer is one of the most fantastic trucks to pitch off of truck darts. And it is also one of the best contenders for truck darts bowling. because it is actually one of the fastest trucks with the highway gearbox and the biggest engine. I think it's top 3 or 4. Only when it's the correct way up. Yes. So, oddly enough, I actually had relatively good luck in Amor using the twin steer because it had some relatively flat ground. That's about all it's good for. I mean, it is pretty useful. I personally enjoy using it. And potentially, I think I could actually use it to go... probably use it to go to the other map. So that idea has merit. I kind of wish you could use the twin steer to haul long logs on the body. That would be kind of neat. That would actually be really kind of neat. So I gotta figure, I need to start taking some more trucks over to the next map. So, potentially, with whatever truck I choose to go over with, whether it's the Twin Steer 5600, or the Azov, to get the 3 units of concrete, I should realistically haul a truck over that can do some logs as well, because we're gonna have some logging style missions over there. Oh, yeah. These rocks, so... Yeah, I don't like those rocks. Those rocks are kind of not fun. A good truck for hauling large logs? I mean... There's a lot of them. I personally had good luck with the boar. The boar was very surprising with how it handled everything. Oh, boy. Try to get around this tree here. Not, like, roll down the hill while we're at it. I think the Freightliner 916 can use the... I think it can use the log hauler. P16 is very good. P16 is a very, very good log hauling truck. Because that's effectively what its sole purpose was once upon a time. P16 is good in mud. The boar actually surprised me. The boar was freakishly good in the snow and everything else. Ah, crap, it's this stuff here. Oh, man. Okay. We gotta go really, really slowly over these little guys. And hopefully my tires don't pop. Or it doesn't, like, launch my truck into orbit or something. Okay. If I need to take 3 units of cargo back here... Oh, you know what? Here's the thing. No, they did not nerf the concrete. Because I obliterated my tires and suspension Friday. Okay, now deliver 3 units of cement. So here's the thing, though. We have to deliver some long logs, but we can't get log carriers. Crap. We've got no trailers. We have no trailers. All right, why is it not... Okay. This is weird. That's very peculiar. What happens if we do this? That was very strange. That was very, very strange. Okay, back to the Azov. Nope. Apparently I have not. It is not letting me recover this truck. And I've never had that happen before. Yeah, so it's not letting us recover. Or at least just this truck. So let's see about getting it back to the garage. Because that's very, very odd. And I've never actually seen that happen before. Yeah, so these little guys right here, there's a particular way that you can navigate some of them. You do have to be careful because a little bit of a wrong move and you're in the drink. Because the ground falls away very quickly. Yeah, that's really, really bizarre that this truck will not recover. I wonder if that means we're actually going to have the same cargo issue that somebody else had earlier. I certainly hope not, because I don't want to deal with any of that ridiculousness. So I will transport, let's see, what do I want to transport? I might take a twin steer. I might take a twin steer just for the hell of it. Or the halibut, if you will. And do a restart once again. Yeah, people have been saying that there are glitches in this. There. Oh, that's just that stuff. So I'm going to see what happens. And we're just going to kind of go for it. Hopefully, I can at least return this truck to the garage. Because if I can't start returning trucks to the garage, then we have a substantial issue. Because that would mean... Yeah, that would mean it would be very, very strange. Okay, so that is at least able to do that. So let's see. Let's decide upon which vehicles. There are a few minor glitches. Yeah, I do hope that they, in fact, fix them. That would be kind of nice. All right, Twin Steer, number 1. I get to change the chain tires over to some dedicated mud tires. If I can ever scroll down through any of this. All right. Yes, I am. Yes, I most assuredly am. So, what's going on here? All right, I'm not actually able to purchase tires. What is up with that? Let's try this again. That is cool. I have not found any of that stuff yet, so... Okay, so... if you look, the purchase button over there is actually flashing like it's registering. It is not, in fact, allowing me to purchase mud tires for this truck. That is very unusual. Actually, it's not allowing me to purchase any tires for the thing. Alright, so that is... what the hell is going on here? Alright, tell you what. Let's see what happens if, and that's not letting me recover either. Yeah, so it's not allowing me to purchase tires. It's not allowing me to recover trucks. And I wonder if it's something to do with that Dawn contract. Alright, so. Tell you what. Return to main menu. Yeah, that is a very... well, I couldn't recover the Azov 5319. I could not recover the twin steer. Had problems with the square button as well in the service hub. The cargo management button disappeared. Yeah. All right, so let's try this again. Potentially. So if I get into the garage, I drive out and I recover, we're good to go. Or if I'm even able to put new tires on the twin steer. But that is very odd. Very, very odd. So the weird thing... Chase, what is good? Well, it was a nice weekend. It wasn't a very eventful weekend, Chase. Back to work today after I woke up one too many times. I don't think it's going to. So I'm not going to push my luck. Fubar, I'm going to try to see if I can... Travis Connor Bustard. Interesting name. I hope things are good for you. We're trying to get things... yeah, woke up way too many times, Chase. Let's see if I can change the tires now. Because if I can, that means things are good. But no, I woke up at like, I went to sleep at 9:30, which is ridiculously early for me. Usually it's about like midnight and stuff like that. So. Okay. We can purchase tires, so that kind of changes things right there. All right. So if we leave the garage, we'll just pull forward just a little bit. And then recover. Okay. So, leaving the game, quitting out, and then restarting seems to have solved that problem. So... maybe? Potentially? That kind of fix things? Ooh, look at that light. Look at the way that sun sets. The bug became a glitch, all fixed. Yeah, but I wonder if it was because we turned in the cement on that contract. All right, so we'll go there. We'll go back to the garage. We'll figure out what other truck we want to bring to the nature preserve, because, and this is why. We'll go over here because we've got actually a couple of bridges to fix. But the thing is, we can't fix the bridges because we don't have an ability to get... there's apparently a lumber yard right there. So say the washed out bridge. So we need 4 wooden planks and 2 long logs. The long logs we don't have an ability to get a log carrier trailer. So we can't do that. If this twin steer had a sideboard bed, it would be insane. Foobar, yes, 100%. Another thing is when I drive forward and turn the wheel in some direction, it turns it in the other direction first, slightly, but it does. I saw it when I was driving in first person. In third person, I was wondering why the truck was acting strange. So, Rambada, originally, once upon a time, the Freightliner 916 used to do that badly. So now, we don't have any way of getting wooden planks from the sawmill because we can't get logs over to the sawmill because we don't have any kind of trailer configuration. So I think what I'm gonna do, tell you what, let's set up the Paystar. So I can't really do anything. This does that's only for short log. Yeah, so I can, but I can't really, well, it does me no good. Yes, I can haul short logs over, but then I'm not going to be able to finish the contract because I can't get the long logs. So that's not going to work at all. So let's put a loading crane on this one. And then let's put the flat... Wait a minute. We can, in fact, use the long flatbed with a loading crane. That's not a bad idea. So potentially, we could do that. Potentially. Also... See, I was also thinking about putting a scout vehicle on the back of one of these vehicles, but they're kind of long wheelbases and they're a little bit on the impractical side, so let's roll with this for now. We do have already a fuel vehicle over there, so we do have the Tatra that is over on the other side in the nature reserve. Yeah, see, the thing about it is, yeah, small logs really wouldn't do me any good whatsoever. So... Winch. Okay. Alright. So, let us figure out which way we're going. This is a ridiculously long convoy, I believe. I kind of want to go all the way straight, and then we'll go across. 2 times twin steer equals quad steer. You know, it's funny you mention that. Mid-2000s, I think it was 04, 05, 06, used to have... they first started off in the GMC Sierra. They had a 4-wheel steering system. Haven't had anything like that happen to me. Hopefully it doesn't. Yeah, with any luck. The GMC... used to have this 4-wheel steering system, and it was brilliant because it made the truck, which was the size of a house, able to navigate parking lots because you had rear-wheel steer. Yeah, they are awesome, and it was like a $5,000 option originally, and then when it sort of reached the end of its usable lifespan, they actually dropped the option down to about $1,000, like $1,100 or $1,200. Because there was a lot of them. I will get to that in a second. So the 4-wheel steering system on those trucks never sold effectively. So there's really not a lot of parts in the pipeline. So if you ever need to fix one of those things and you can't find the parts, most GM dealers are not even able to get the parts anymore because they're all long since discontinued. So the cars that have 4-wheel steering, there are a lot of Japanese cars that have Japanese sports cars. So Mitsubishi 3000 GT VR4, so the turbo one. Also the what the hell is it? The Prelude. Honda Prelude, fans under cars, active suspension, double front wheels. Yeah, there was a lot of wild configuration and finding out. Williams, I think, but I think it was in the 70s. Yeah, F1 cars were, those dudes were nuts. Also, I'm not moving forward. Why am I not moving forward? Don't even, you know, I swear. These trees, not fun. I remember the first time I seen it, I was like, dude, nice truck. Why are your wheel fender wells so big? And he showed me, yes, exactly. And those particular trucks, even though they have even though it's a single rear axle or single rear tire, what is going on back there? It'll have marker lights on the fenders. So the red one in the back, the amber one in the front. It was a 6-wheel F1 car. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, F1 did some really crazy stuff once upon a time to try to, like, get ahead of the curve. The Tyrrell P1, man. But then again, you have to figure out the amount of great innovation that came from things like NASCAR and the drivers basically circumventing the rules. So Junior Johnson was another dude who was brilliant in his craftiness. He was able to circumvent some of the rules. There was no rules saying how thick your fuel lines had to be. So he had extra diameter fuel line, so he actually was able to carry additional fuel with him in the fuel lines. It was like an extra couple of gallons, basically. And that gave him a significant competitive edge. And, yeah, man, that was some wild stuff. Wild stuff. My ice is already melted. Get a little bit of the accordion. Oh, it's misty. Look at that. It's super misty. Also, there's apparently something over there in blue that I need to go find. Why don't we go do that real quick? Also, I don't know if any of you guys saw some of the pictures from the, was it the F1 race or the IndyCar race, where the Halo system saved the life of another driver. Because one of the car's tires was on top of the Halo, and the dude lived because, lo and behold, they had a Halo. One of the most intelligent design structures to make those guys safer. It's crazy to think they would do stuff like that, and then their heads just kind of lolling about right out there in the open. Just generally bonkers, if you ask me, man. All right, so I'm gonna bring this guy over here. It was on Monza between Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton. Yes, Rambada, thank you very much for that. That's happened a few times since they were introduced. Most recent was Lewis Hamilton. Yep. If I had a death wish, I'd race F1 VT Outlaw. Yeah, those guys, crazy. Crazy human beings. Crazy human beings. Ah, Super Go! What's up, dude? How's everything going? All right, we're going to hop in this thing. We're going to bring this one on through. We're probably going to leave this one on the map somewhere just in case, because then we can use it as a recovery vehicle. We can use it as a, if something falls off a truck, because we have the winch or on the hoist. So we're kind of in okay shape, I think. But, I mean, who knows? She said, thank you very much for the follow. Right. Get going here. Eventually, this screen will load. I still like this vehicle, and when Rambada, you sent me the video clip of this thing going through the mud. That was still awesome, and I do appreciate that. Here's a useless fact, Fubar says. There used to be no rule in cricket to say how wide your bat should be until 1771, when a guy came out with a bat wide enough to cover the whole stumps. That's got to be ridiculous. You know, rules in sports are some of the funniest things, because they have rules simply because someone circumvented the rules by being a tremendous, colossal, brainiac wiseass. I saw the new design for 2022. They will be more curvy to reduce the dirty air so the car behind can get a closer drag. Also, the wheels will be increased from 13 inches to 18 inches. Holy crap. That is a steamroller of a tire. That is a hell of a tire right there. And the accordion plays. What is that over there on the right hand? Did we get that, whatever that was over on the right-hand side? I think we did. I believe that's got to be that. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take the twin steer, my faithful companion, and we are going to drive. Let's plot this route, because we kind of want to do at least moderately intelligent things. I wish you could turn off those intros after the first time. Yeah, they do get kind of tiresome after you've seen them like 15 times. So, we do. No, kind of see what this is all about. I don't know if this is going to be effective or not. So this is where we're gonna go to Antonovka Station. I do like the music that accompanies them, but I mean, once you've seen them once or twice, you don't really need to see them 15 times. Also, let us make it morning so we can see what we are doing. So everybody can see what we can do, you know? Because, hey, you gotta see if I'm gonna topple this thing over. You gotta see in Technicolor. That's what it's gonna be. We don't want to just see the tail lights and the headlights going, you know, full send. Okay, go up there. Just kind of forget that fence. Alright, that thing doesn't fall over. Okay, that's not too bad. Ginger Rage sitting here listening to the smooth vocal stylings of Storm of Iron. Storm of Irons. All the irons. Ginger Rage, I hope you are fantastic today. My mug and shirt shipped. Awesome. You will have to let me know when that shows up and what you think of it, because I am excited. I am very excited about that. And if you wonderful folks are interested in any of the merch type stuff, it is available there. Loader, I love watching you play Storm because I sometimes see things that I have missed. Well, it's like driving. If you're driving all the time, sometimes you miss the cool things that you drive by. You get a whole different perspective when you're the passenger. Also, the merchandise link. There's a whole bunch of like useful links. If you're on the PC, just scroll down. There's all kinds of nifty little links and stuff underneath the window. And I put lots of care and time into making it look cool. So, please, make my efforts valid. I think it looks neat. I mean, but that's all that's really the only one that counts, right? Because if I think it looks neat, or wait, am I supposed to be appealing to a wider audience? I'm not entirely sure, but that's okay. Oh crap! No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You are not getting me this day, sir. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Totally good. 100% good. Maybe 75% good. 80%? 80%. I did not actually expect that truck to do that. Sasquatch, nice save. Yes. And you can hear the William Sterling, yes. He groans because I did not fully go over. Alright. In the differential lock, because that is what we need to make this thing. What I really don't like with these new maps is the branches and trees that lay across the ground that actually stop your truck dead in its tracks until you release the pressure on them and then drive right back over them. They're really bizarre. Really, really bizarre. Oh, it's almost like they meant for us to go this way. I don't even know if I'm going to have enough fuel, or if potentially I'm going to be able to get my fuel truck over here if I do run out of fuel. It was an absolute delight to see William Sterling join us the other day. I was very happy with that. William Sterling, good dude. William Sterling had put forth a kind of a GoFundMe sort of thing because he was having a little bit of a rough go of things. I believe the campaign for that is still open, and if anybody would like the link for that to contribute, I will certainly get that. All right, so 3 units of cement. It's too bad they don't let you use the actual fifth wheel hitch. That's, yes, Sasquatch. That is what that goofy little thing right behind, here if I can get a better look at it. So that little plate right there is an actual fifth wheel hitch. But we can't use it because this game is this game. All right. But instead, let us transport 3 units of cement with any luck or varying degree of luck back to the factory grounds. That's where they got to go, right? I think they have to go there. The modded version of this truck lets you. Yeah. All right, so that, okay, that is the factory grounds right over there. So that is a step in the right direction. It would certainly be ridiculously overpowered, but I kind of like that. Nah, it's fine. But can you imagine being able to haul a significant amount of cargo? Mods are for squares. Sasquatch. Oh, man. I love this truck. I really do. This truck will also be the death of me one day. So we just have to go a little bit on the slow side, I think. So, actually, you know, potentially I could drive through here and see what that's all about, but who wants to do a silly thing like I certainly don't. And then we go down all the way to here. I used to use mods, but not anymore. They really take away from the game. Yeah, honestly, I've never used mods, and I kind of feel like I'm alright for it. I enjoy not using mods. That way I don't have to worry about keeping things up to date, loading and unloading stuff, if it's going to break my game, if it's going to cause a glitch, if there's going to be some kind of thing that just doesn't work properly with it. Okay. Float. Float like a land barge and sting like a bazooka. What do you think of the new 3-key chest on COD yesterday? Made 10K. I mean, it's not 3-key chest. I don't think I saw that. I only use mods that don't break the game or take away from the mission, so basically only scout trucks. Clearly the people here aren't taxed enough because these roads suck. Supergoat, you are 100% correct. But it is also the Russian Federation, so all bets are off. I like it when mods are vanilla plus type things. Little tweaks rather than some... Yes. So a lot of people are all hung up on using mods that have ridiculous vehicles. So like a Dodge Ram Cummins with a fifth wheel that will haul any of the large construction trailers or anything. The black chest with the 3 spears. Oh, that wasn't... Once we kind of got that dialed in, it wasn't too bad. But realizing that you have to go in, it's a new world. That it has 3 purple or... Yeah, okay, the black chest is what... Yeah, it's, like Relic was saying, the black chest for that. It's not bad. It's something different. It's something new instead of the same old, so I'm all for it. Right. Dig. Some of the scout mods look weird because they're not exactly... Yeah, I was reading that too. The Great Cash Fountain. Well, if you have a lot... So here's the thing about a lot of people playing like the Outbreak mode. The more people you have, the less points you get in the beginning. So it takes you longer to gear up and gear up and gear up. If you're playing solo, you can double pack a weapon, or you can have a significant head start to any of the next maps. But if you're playing multiple players, you don't have enough points spread between 3 or 4 players to really outfit and equip your guys. So those events make a huge difference. Huge difference. That's why Russians make good off-road machines, so to not make... Yes, Rambada is 100% correct. Relic, you are also 100% correct. That was actually 3-man team, not too bad. And we actually made some pretty decent progress. I think had we actually activated the call on the map prior, we would have been in an even better set of circumstances to progress further. I need to go play zombies. Super Goat, it's not terrible. See, we gotta break those things by attaching the winch to them. Going. Keep on keeping on. When it came up through. That's somebody's house, and that didn't move. All right, though. We'll find a better downward angle. I'm still a big fan of Outbreak. Yeah, there's a fuel trailer right over there. It's a small scout trailer. But we're going to keep on going because we have 84 liters of fuel, and we're not terrible. Because we made it to the location with over a half a tank of fuel. So there is a lot of small scout fuel trailers that are actually dotted around this map that I saw. So it's not too bad. Fubar, I'm looking at the Cricket Wide. That's actually funny. That's actually really funny. All right, so that's pure comedy. That's like, you know, and it takes a brilliant, genius bastard to do something like that. Like, you truly have to have a sense of craftiness about you to sit there and go, hey, wait a minute. Exactly. That is the Crocodile Dundee of cricket bats. That's not a bat. This is a bat. Which way do we want to go? Right. And I guess... Nah, I don't want to go that way. I want to go the other way. Go this way. And we'll go slow. And we'll take it easy. And hopefully we don't destroy the truck in the process or dump it over. Potentially. But Paul Hogan would have pulled out an actual bat. Oh, man. It really is. It's like, yeah, when you go to put a pizza in a pizza oven, that giant wooden spatula looking thing that they got. That's exactly what that's right. I don't know. Do they play cricket in Australia? I am not 100% sure. Also, I really hope I don't lose my cement. There we go. Straight line. Oop, what the hell? Did we just... What on earth did we just hang up on? That's like saying, do they play baseball? Well, I don't know. I'm not from Australia. I think they play it everywhere other than the USA. Wish I could see it more on TV. It's a pretty intense sport. You know, I've never actually watched it. I've only seen the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles make fun of it in their first movie, when they encounter Casey Jones, and he proceeds to kick the living bejesus out of them with a cricket bat. And I personally feel like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies are fantastic. I don't know about the remakes, though, not so much. Remakes, not so much. Try to navigate across this little position here. Not dump things over. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, so while we're here, because we can simply do this, and into our vehicle storage. I gotta put some more something or other on that. Let's see. Where's a fuel vehicle when you need it? Second was the best. I loved, yes, Toka and Razor. They were great. A few of the newer ones aren't all that bad. That and the OG Transformers, so the original Transformers cartoon Fubar, Toga and Razor were awesome. Super Goat, 100% correct. Really on top of that, man. Fuel. You know what? Hell with it. We'll just use an F750 with chain tires. Sure you noticed there is no trail. Yes, Sasquatch. I did, in fact, notice that. Because I had considered going and building more bridges, but to build some of the bridges, I need logs and lumber, which I can't get stuff to go and do this. Oh, no, don't hit it. Okay. Refuel. Utility mount. Steer. Custom pickup bed into the twin steer. And roof rack. Okay. There we go. Cover that bad boy. Back out. The original Transformers cartoons with the original voice actor. What the hell's his name for Optimus Prime? He actually... So, here's the cool thing about the original voice actor for Optimus Prime. He was the original voice actor for the OG cartoons, and then he went on to do the voice of Optimus Prime for the movies, for the Michael Bay production movies, which I love the first movie, particularly because of Bumblebee. And then there is a cartoon, it's like a kid's cartoon on Netflix or Amazon, and it's got Transformers in it. Bumblebee makes an appearance, and Optimus Prime also makes an appearance, but is also the voice of the original Optimus Prime. I'm trying to think of what that... It's like, there's a police car, there's a bulldozer, there's a whole bunch of, like, weird construction vehicle, or, like rescue vehicles. And my nephew watches the show, and loves the damn show. And he's only recently just started getting into the movies, which is weird, because he loves my car. He calls my car the Bumblebee. And he used to call it B before he even knew what that was. And I thought it was one of the most peculiar things. Like, he knew instinctively that that is what that car... I don't know the name of the... I don't know the name of the show. It's really weird. Rescue Bots. Yes. BT Outlaw has it. Rescue Bots. The only thing that would be Rescue Rangers loader would be like Chippendale's Rescue Rangers, which was also another great show. Another great Disney production. Okay, let's just climb over these rocks here. And don't lose the cargo. Feel like Patrick Swayze and Black Dog. And I got Meatloaf hot on my heels. Travis Tritt driving a Camaro. Coming after me. These are bad dudes. DuckTales. Super Goat, DuckTales. Oh, don't go too fast. Uh-oh. Well, we are in a very precarious position right here, my friends. DuckTales. And how about Carnival Head? Dude, what is good? DuckTales, and Darkwing Duck. Oh boy. Darkwing Duck. Okay, let's try to see what this does. This is going to be interesting. Watching a new movie on Netflix that appears to be quite good. Which one is that, VT Outlaw? Darkwing Duck is one of my all-time favorite cartoon characters. Now, here's the thing about Darkwing Duck. That was Baloo in Tailspin. That was Baloo in Super Goat. You got it, man. That was Tailspin. And that was another great show. And it was interesting seeing all of those characters wind up, all those characters from Keep Calm and Quack On, Go Quack On, Relic, firing in. So the cool thing was to watch all those Disney cartoons with the Disney characters. No! We almost had it. Why do you do this to me? Why? Why? It just gives us another reason to go get another truck. It's called Kate. Oh, yes, that's right. I read... Thank you, Loader. William Sterling would be proud. I read something about Kate, that it was filmed in Japan, I believe? Fubar, yes, oof, indeed. All right, so now we need a truck, and we need a fairly stable vehicle, and a crane. How about... Oh, this bad boy. Heavy crane, indeed. So let's send this bad boy on over. But yes, I like how Disney had used the same characters. So Disney did not have to create new characters. They didn't have to make new intellectual properties. They just had to rebrand existing characters. So Baloo from a jungle, what was that, the Jungle Story or a Jungle Story, whatever the hell it was with Mowgli. You'd Baloo, the bear. Put a hat on him, put a shirt on him, stick him in an airplane. There you go, make a cartoon about that. So you have the three great duck movies. Or not movies, but franchises. And you have DuckTales. You have Darkwing Duck. But does anyone remember Count Duckula? And that one is a stretch. All right. Right? I'm not sure if Count Duckula was a Disney, a Warner Brothers. I don't even remember what it was. Robo-Duck. Gizmo-Duck. That was Gizmo-Duck. Fenton Crackshell was Gizmo-Duck. And the secret word to get the Gizmo-Duck armor on was Blatherin' Blatherskite. Because Gyro-Duck, with Gyro? Yeah, Gyro I think his name was. He needed a word that nobody would ever guess or come up with. And Fenton Crackshell just happened to be the one individual who used Blatherin' Blatherskite as a thing of common knowledge. Lourdes, yes. Ubar, yes. Robo-Duck. Gizmo-Duck. Alright, so let's see if I can't fix my mess. Because I have, in fact, made a big mess. Don't go too fast. Because we want to do a thing, like, maybe, I don't know, drag the truck over this direction, and then proceed to get the stuff this way. So, do the back. Okay. let's do that. Let's kind of just drag this bad boy right on out. Or at least attempt to. We're making progress. Something resembling progress. Those rocks on the road is the ultimate troll. Exactly the right spacing to mess with most trucks' wheelbase. Yes. You are correct. Right. Try to get around. Because I have an idea. And if I can at least get this thing, if only there was an alternate path. Yes, indeed. There is absolutely an alternate path. But I chose not to take that alternate path because I, for one, like the difficult path. Right, so, let's get this guy on. No, 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 no. Why are you doing this to me? Well, I mean, I guess that's not terrible. Just rolled over, crushed our nice chrome stacks. It's fine. It's fine. So. Kind of position ourselves appropriately. There. So, we'll attach the winch to... Nope, that's a tree. We don't want to attach to the tree. Those stacks are expensive. Exactly. She chose down. Okay, you know what? We'll, that. Kinda. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Alright, change trucks. If anyone in chat has found the 6.2T engine upgrade for the new Jeep Wrangler already, would you DM me there in Alaska? You know what? I don't know, because I had collected all of the upgrades in Alaska, so I'm not sure where that one would be. You know what? It's probably the same engine as the Hummer, because the Hummer has the 6.2T, and I think that's maybe going to be in Northport somewhere? Maybe? Puma! Puma joins the stream with the Viking Raid to announce his presence. Yeah, Map Runner is really good. Map Runner is really, really useful. Just got on Blu-ray the first season of Defiance. I never watched Defiance. I don't know which one that one is. Is that the one that they tried to make a companion video game for? Don't go too far. Don't go too far, my boy. A big, beautiful, I would say, twin steer boy. Come on now. There's nothing there. Defiance was a good game, but failed. Map Runner is the definitive SnowRunner resource. It will show you tasks. It will show you contests. It will show you contracts. Yes, I did, in fact, see the clip of the week, Puma, and it was fantastic. It'll also show you every single upgrade part that you can get. There's a lot of useful information on Map Runner. I don't reference it simply because I don't want spoilers. Map Runner is a super useful reference if you're ever stuck on stuff. Also, we should change trucks back to this guy to go get cargo that we don't. And Puma, yes, I can't believe I missed whatever it was you were doing, because whatever it was you were doing looked hilarious. And that is our good friend, a hostile Puma. He was, in fact, playing this game called Devour, whatever Devour is. It was really messed up, whatever that clip was. Yeah, Map Runner is not for you if you want spoilers, but you can set it up so that you can see just the map, just the upgrades, just a basic bunch of information. Also, that is the Great Mighty Pyramid Head with the weapon known as the Great Knife from Silent Hill. And that's a little bit of a DBD. Scary game. I get jump scared way too many times. So it's funny you mentioned jump scares because Joker and Harley were playing DBD the other night, and Joker in all of his glory had all of the Joker one-liners, and it was very comical. So, hit that guy. Puma, it was a great weekend for football. Honestly, the best week 2 of NCAA was a success, and week 1 in the NFL finishes up tonight. I'll take your word for it, Relic. Fubar, I found where the 6.2T is for the Hummer. It's in a place I haven't gone there somehow, so I'm going to drive there now. Yeah, I forget specifically where it is, but Mac the Punk! Joker had a dude. Mac. Yes. Yes, indeed. Mountain Lion. What's happening? Mac the Punk, how are you? Mountain Lion, how are you doing? They are awesome. I'd be down to play with them sometime. Yeah, Harley and Joker are two fantastic people. And Joker is just hysterical. Some of Joker's one-liners are probably some of the best in the game. Oh, our headlights are on. This thing doesn't have a lot of light that goes out the front, which is unfortunate. Okay, so we will go and we will put the cargo back at the twin skier because we're just awful and we moved it over. Fubar, ooh yeah. Ravens Raiders is on at 1 a.m. my time. That's my viewing sorted later. You guys in your sports balling. I have no input on that stuff because I have no concept on that stuff. Bad boy down there. And up. We gonna do this? Am I tripping, or did you finally try Destiny? I did, in fact, try Destiny, Mac. I played the very first mission of Destiny, and then I was like, I need to buy DLC, and I don't know which one to get, so I'm not going to get it. Bengals won, all that matters to me, says Super Goat. Sasquatch, that's how I feel when y'all were talking about cartoons, no input for you. Well, I mean, there's something for everything, though, Sasquatch. Just put a new clip up of Sea of Thieves. All right, Loader. See, that, Sasquatch, that is the great thing about this channel. Give it 2 minutes to maybe 5 minutes, and the subject matter will change. Because my brain is like someone on the remote, and all we keep on doing is click, click. Oh, this isn't too bad. 5 minutes later, click. 5 minutes later, click. That's like my brain. That is how my brain works and kind of responsibly responsibly reacts to everything else. And I'm here for you guys to talk about whatever, and I love it because while I have no frame of reference for sports, you guys do, and you could totally just bounce about sports all day long. Me, rubber kickball, on the field of kickball, and away you go. Good deal. Done and done. I do remember Australian speedball from gym class in high school, though I don't really know if they ever play a thing called speedball in Australia. It was a very strange game. Although, as unathletic as I am now, not that I'm like ridiculously out of shape. I'm not a sportsing type fellow. I probably would not engage in any manner of sports. Let's see if we can't See, here's the thing about this, which I find is kind of weird. So they have the cargo rotation buttons there, but that's it. The only speedballs I know of are illegal. Carnival Head, what made it Australian? Did you have to throw the ball upside down? See, I'm not entirely sure, and I think it was just a name that they assigned to it just for the hell of it. Storm, I just saw one of my uncle's funny cars is now in a museum in Pomona. Very cool. It's very, very cool. Automotive museums are fantastic because they're like a car show under glass. They're like they're there, and that is how everything is going to stay. Not dump this thing over. Try not to do that. Super Goat. My favorite game in gym when I was in high school was Bombardment, which was basically just dodgeball, except like softball-sized foam balls, and we have about 100 of them, so things that... Yes! Super Goat! I think I actually remember that. That is so cool. Fubar, isn't that what killed off the late, great John Belushi? Potentially. Potentially. Loader, 3 out of the 4 Benny's Vegas still are in the hands of collectors. There's a lot of classic race cars that collectors have managed to get their hands on. Because if you really think about it, you've got a lot of these, a lot of these drivers who at the time were not making huge bank, and probably had to sell their vehicle once upon a time to make bills and ends meet. I think, what was it? One of the land speed record cars had to be sold because the dude just ran out of money. So he made the world record attempt, then had to sell the car because he was so in debt up to his eyeballs. Sasquatch, there is a motorsports museum at Talladega Motor Speedway in Alabama. Been there twice. Super cool. Loader, they keep bringing them to his shop, and he will sign them and take pictures with them. Fantastic. I went to, what the hell was it? The Luray Caverns in Luray, Virginia, and they have a small museum that's off to the side. They have some cars and stuff there, but it's not like a lot of stuff that's there. And if you're ever in Virginia, and Cap Ghost 141, thank you very much for the follow. If you are ever in Virginia, and you are at Luray, Virginia, I highly recommend the Luray Caverns because it is probably one of the coolest places that you can go to like that. You descend. It's a certain number of steps underground, and it's all like paved, or like brick pavers now. Been there, so cool. Yeah, Loader, dude, it's neat. It's really, really neat. The different like formations of rocks, stalactites, stalagmites, the mirrored pools that are down there, unbelievably wild. Unbelievably wild. There's actually a wishing well kind of area, and they let the money accumulate for about a year, and it looks so cool with all of the money actually collected in there, and then they take it and it all goes towards the maintenance of the Luray Caverns. But like up in the White Mountains in New Hampshire, they have like Ruggles Mine and stuff like that, but it's nowhere near as elaborate or wild as something like the Luray Caverns are. Get this last one loaded up. They get the twin steer in the factory and see what happens, and if our game glitches or turns into a pile of horse pucky. Alright. One more. And then we just gotta clear that concrete down there. Static X is going on tour with Fear Factory and Dope. Yes. The Polar Caves. The Polar Caves was pretty fun. The Polar Caves is a lot like Lost River Gorge up in the White Mountains. That was a long time ago. That was a long, long time ago. So, that down. Then we change trucks over to Twin Steer. I love Static X. I've actually seen Static X live with Wayne Static. He is certainly missed. Okay, so we do this now. Is that the one that has the egg stalagmite? The one someone broke off that looks like a fried egg after they polished it, no one would get hurt. I am not sure. Sasquatch. I've been to Fantastic Caverns in Springfield, Missouri. They used to use the cave as a speakeasy in Prohibition days. So here's the thing about Luray Caverns. It had a giant cathedral-like chamber, and they actually created the world's only stalactite, like harpsichord, if you will. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Not pipe organ. No, it's not a pipe organ. Because you played the piano, and each one of the keys was attached to an electric actuator. Each one of the keys was attached to an electric actuator, and you hit the key, and the actuator would have a little hammer that would hit the stalactite, and it would play a note. All right, so. Yes, indeed. Oh, yes, indeed. Boy, did we botch that one up something fierce. I guess I should have just driven into... Tell you what, let's make it daylight so it's not so depressing and murky and not nearly as fun. Alright, so... But yeah, it was played like... It was effectively... like a stalactite... I wasted all my points to play that a second time. Well, you know... Feisty Dreams! Hello! I hope all is well. I hope you are fantastic. I currently am flipping trucks over, and, you know, your Twin Steer's favorite trick is to roll over. You are 100% correct on that one. Actually, we did pretty good with the Twin Steer, though. The Twin Steer actually wasn't doing terrible. Kind of, but it used stalactites as the thing that the hammer hit against. Alright. Let's see if we can't make some forward momentum. That wasn't attached to anything. Okay. You're good? That is great to hear. We are currently a-okie dokie-ish? Kind of? Trying to not continue to flip all of my vehicles over, but it's just kind of happening. I'm going to use the mighty power of the Zix 605 to drag the Twin Steer, and of course it's going to get stuck. Of course. This. Yep. Back it up, back it in. Let me begin. Alright, you know what? Brute force. Brute force net. That's right. I'm just gonna do this. I am currently on a train from work, so internet might be a bit, yeah. That is entirely okay, though. Because we're here. Kinda, you know, we're doing our thing. We're living life. We're loving life. At least trying to. Let's see. Oh. Kinda Right there. Right in the moneymaker. Perfect. It's almost like I meant for that to happen. So we will, in fact, go over here, we'll spin around, get out of the way, so then we can get the twin steer in here. We will park it right where it needs to be. We will retrieve the cargo and see what happens if the game glitches or not. All right. Okay, so we're here. Now let's get over to the twin steer. Get to the twin steer. Let's see if we can't get this thing in there. All right. So potentially, we can get this. Maybe. So, okay. Because we don't want to run over the cargo because that's probably going to dump us over anyways. Right? It's almost like I know what I'm doing. Yes. I almost, in fact, know what I'm doing. Almost, but not really. Because if I actually knew what I was doing, I wouldn't be using the twin steer to transport all of this cargo. All right. We'll put that guy there. I'm glad one of us has an idea of what they're doing. Puma, my friend, the go live notification is no plan, no problem. So there's that. There's a whole lot of that. We don't have a plan, but we don't have a problem that we don't have a plan. So it's like a cyclical kind of thing. We just kind of roll with it. Or roll down a hill with it. Or roll over a log or a stump or a bump or basically anything, really. It's all good, though. My my existence wasn't even planned. I mean, that's something to take up with feisty dreams. Depending on your flavor of individuals that you personally enjoy watching stream, you may consider giving a Hostile Puma a follow, because my friend there does stream a lot, and he is quite a colorful character. And by colorful, a dictionary's worth of curse words will issue forth from his prodigious protuberance. They may not be that colorful, but they will be very colorful indeed. All right, so let's get us some cargo. Let's load it on to the truck, and then let's get this party started. Dull shades of red. We keep it spicy at Puna's place. General David Berkowitz. Trucker Storm, hello again. Hello, my friend. I hope you are well today. I hope you're doing good on Monday. Or is it technically still your weekend? Because I don't know how that ended up working out for you. If you actually have, like, weekends, or if they make you work all the time. Because that would be unfortunate if they did. And Relic is right. It is, you work Monday through Friday now? Awesome. It is Tuesday there. It is Tuesday there already. That's right, because you are in that Aussie time. But I am working all the time. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. General David Berkowitz, which is the artist formerly known as Norman, is one hard-working SOB. The man does not stop. He's worked so hard Why are you losing things over it? Not gonna go down that road. Relic you can, though. That's that. Alright. Now we go back out for another. Forward! Helly-ho! Oh, what the... Oh. Yeah, see, crane too high. Can you hear me now? I mean, potentially. Took half a day off today, drove all the way to Oklahoma. Oh, yes, that's right. Went to see the house under contract when we got within... let's see, was under contract. Oh, dude, no way. Really? So, basically... How many hours did you spend driving only to find out 20 miles away that the house was not available anymore? Because that's kind of butts. 4 hours. Yeah, dude, I am sorry about that. That sounds just awful. Yeah, that's not cool, man. Not cool. Go. Outrigger inside the gate. Thank you very much. Happened to loader on Tuesday. I believe he had mentioned that before previously. Okay. Concrete. I'm just gonna flail this concrete around. I was on the way to look at a house and it went under contract. That is unfortunate. I mean, but granted, currently it is a seller's market, so it is. The housing market is crazy. The automotive market, both new and new, is absolutely ridiculous. Don't even think about flipping. I don't want you to flip over. I don't want you, of all things, Mr. Zix605R, flip over on me. Because that would be a sad, sorry state of affairs. And I'm not sure how I do that particular question. It would be sad. It would be very sad. Okay. Again. One more time, crane mode, and hopefully I am in a nice, flat area, and I will not tip the twin steer over in this particular area. So I've used half a truck full of fuel just to get all of this crap all squared away. All of this is very reminiscent of the global depression like in the 30s and 40s. Yeah, there's some messed up stuff going on, that's for sure. Okay, now, for my next trick, I will go turn in the 3 units of cement. So, 1, 2, 3. Ooh, look at that! We're building stuff. Are we building all kinds of neat stuff? What's going on here? Ooh. Oh, that's cool. This is the most extensive building project I think I've seen in the game. Now, this looks almost as good as new. Well done. All right. So, it gives us access to this location, but what is technically this location? Trailer store. Trailer store right over there. Hell yeah! It's a dock, not a factory. Yes. Yes, indeed. Okay, can we recover? Yes, we can recover, so we didn't glitch. Okay, so here's the great thing. Now, we can start doing the lumber stuff. Yeah. Also, I did see today that the trunk or treat is back on for the Seacoast Cars and Coffee up in Newington, New Hampshire at the Fox Run Mall, which is very cool. Very, very cool. All right, so let's get this guy. So now... Cover. All right, so we're going to need long logs. The Viking war horn is sounded once again. All right, so truck storage. Let's figure out which truck we want to bring over to. Want to make. Because we need to haul planks. Have truck over there. That'll haul 3 units. Then we need something to haul. What? We're going to use the boar. We're going to use the boar because we can. Because I like this truck and I want to use it more. Also, I want to get rid of the chain tires on the boar. And then... put some off-road tires. What do we got? So those are the UOD 3s. UOD 2. Go with the 3. Let's... And Fubar on the Discord, Prospect. Last night, really good, nice aesthetic to it. Reminded me of a game called Event. When I replayed it, it has Pedro Pascal, Game of Thrones. Okay, Prospect. We'll have to definitely check that out. Loader says, I'm glad Waylon got to play Ohio. I see more and more cities and towns are starting to require masks. I'm starting to think things may close again. I don't think things are going to close again. I don't think things can financially be able to close again. All right, so we're here. We're going to take the boar. We're going to go get the trailer piece. And if I was actually thinking ahead, I would have actually taken the Zic 605R that was right over there. And yeah, that would have made more sense to bring that back over here instead of going back and forth. I don't think at that point things are actually going to close down. Because it's not going to happen. Exactly. Ubar is 100% correct. I don't think financially people are going to kind of go for it. Sure, there's going to be mask mandates, vaccination mandates, all of that stuff that companies can sit there and demand and whatnot. Let's see, which way do we want to go? How about we take that handy-dandy shortcut, short-ish cut, go right through there, and we'll do that. Feisty Dreams. Victoria seems to think they can. We're in lockdown number 6. Everything is closed. Yeah, well, here's the thing. You guys in Australia and down under are under a completely different kind of government than anything that we have here. Fubar, we've been told at work masks will remain mandatory until next March. Wow. The next town over. So if I want to go see a movie, the next town over from me right here, and from the town, it's basically in between the town I live in and the town I work in. They require masks, but they have a full-time mask mandate. So if I wanted to go to the movie theater, which is where that town is located, I would have to sit there with a mask on, watching a movie, regardless of my vaccination status. Which, you know, as long as I can get out of the house, as long as I can go do something, I don't care if I have to wear a mask. It does not bother me. Because, whatever, it's a mask. Big deal. For other people who have other issues with them, aside from... Ooh, that was a bounce. Aside from, like, just... I work with some interesting characters who have certain opinions on the topic. One individual who likes to tell people to... Ah, my God! That hurt. So I work with I have a coworker who basically is so prone to, on any other given subject, just deal with it. Just get over it. Just deal with it. Just get over it. But when it comes to masks, and his utter refusal to, because of the silliest of reasons, I don't like it on my face. I don't like how it feels on my face. I don't want to wear it. I don't like how it feels on my face. To which I just want to reply, just get over it. Just do it. Just get over it. And kind of repeat everything that he basically parrots out about people doing other things that he seems to think that they should do. And our federal government is doing jack all. They are leaving it to the state government, so each state is handling it differently. Masks are mandatory here too, regardless of vaccination status. And you have an exemption. Yeah, there are people with certain, medical, legitimate reasons, and there are other people who are just giant babies. Oh, it's so ridiculous. It is so ridiculous. But it's like, if you want to sit there and you want to declare other people just deal with stuff, then, well, you got to kind of take everything. Well, no, I hit the concrete right out front. The concrete right out front of this area utterly just decimated a truck. Let me check the wheels real quick. All right, we took 10 points to the left front tire, so we're not in bad shape. Found you breathe better wearing one? Another store, sell this guy back. Yep, and then let's just kind of turn this bad boy around so we don't have to try to back up with the long log carrier. So I think what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to take a fuel carrier truck with me. That's what I'll do. Can't breathe wearing one, hence... I had to wear a mask on the entirety of the flight to and from Atlanta, Georgia. And they had a mask mandate in place for the entirety of DragonCon. 10 hours of physical work in my job with a mask on is very unpleasant. For the most part, I stick to the rules. Sometimes I have to drop it to cool down and breathe, but I try to do so when not near others. I'm looking forward to not having to wear one. Yeah, see, that's a thing. That is a big pain in the ass for, someone in a physical field. But when people just want to complain for the sake of complaining, that's when it's like, you know what, dude? Just, I don't care. You're the first one to complain about people doing stuff. Where to go? Crap. Not the log trailer, the log carrier rear. There we are. All right, so we got this guy. Now, let's see. I think I'm gonna need to take something else over there. Oh yeah, headlights. All right, so it's this series of concrete slabs right out here that is an absolute nightmare. So wooden planks. So I need to do 2. Oh, wait a minute. No, actually, no. This is not too bad. I'll wear a mask around elderly people. Will not work somewhere that requires one all day. Yeah, it is a lot to have to wear one all day. And, like, at work, I'm in a position where I have to deal with people a lot throughout the day. So if it's back to masks for me, then it's like, you know what? That's irritating. Fair enough. I encourage my colleagues to do the same. They need to take a moment to breathe every so often. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Just because you are required to wear a mask all day, give me some time out. Give me a place where I can go, where I'm not around people, where I can just take a breather and drink a cup of coffee, and we're good. Then everything's fine. Then everything is okay. But if you have to make me deal with people all day, every day, and don't give me a break just to drink my coffee, then I'm annoyed. Well, elderly at work, so I am grateful for my exemption. Yeah, there is a lot to that. Okay, so what is the thing doing that I want to do? Oh, what's this? Oh, shoot. Okay, so visit apparently a lot of locations. Oh, wait, kept it. Then Riverport. What is Riverport? Power line 1 is over here. Access to location. What is that? So metal beams, metal beams. Where are metal beams? Metal beams are here. Oh. Okay. Oh, metal beams are also over there. All right. So what location does that give us access to? You know, I might actually consider doing that one. Because that's actually right here. Power lines. Yeah, you know what? Let's get the boar back over. Alright, so let's go really, really slow over these ones. Because this is what just destroyed my suspension the last time. Alright, there we go. Much better. So, if we want to do power lines, transport metal beam, need something with a crane and trailer. Can later have fun. Feisty Dreams, thank you so much for popping by and hanging out. This concrete, yes, that concrete it totally messed up the whole front end of this truck. So we took it very, very slowly. I asked my doc if I could hook a tube to my trach and hook it up to a oil breather filter. That might require a different kind of filter. Maybe like a HEPA filter or something that is not for an automotive application. Next time drive through the puddle. Probably not a bad idea either, BT Outlaw. Ah! Well, you'd end up looking like Immortan Joe. Foobar. So, there. Let's just get this bad boy out of the way, and then let's figure out which other truck I'm going to use to go grab those metal beams. Honest to fructose corn syrup. Oh yeah, that's right, there's a giant rock right there. To which I am not paying attention to. And, so many issues. Here we go. Kind of gently around. So is MapRunner an app or it is a website? It is in fact a website. Park. Okay, there we go. Park there. All right, now back to the plan. We need metal beams that are over in there. So one there, then one there. You know, I'm kind of thinking. Loader says, but now I think I know a great cosplay costume. There you go. Fubar says, I did think that when masks were made mandatory, all the cybergoths and steampunkers must have been thinking, our time has come. Fubar, you're probably not wrong. Oddly enough, though, at the Dragon Con, so at Dragon Con in Atlanta, Georgia, there was a ton of cosplay, and people incorporated their masks into a lot of their cosplay, and it was actually very impressive. Very, very impressive. I kind of want to get that Jeep with the satellite trailer over to here and kind of scan this whole area. But maybe I'll try to take it across there. So who knows? Oh, and there's a fuel station right over there, so there's that. So now I want to figure out a truck to take with a crane. Well, I could take this thing. I could take this thing. All right. But then I have a trailer that's right there, so I could do that. And this thing is actually really effective at crashing around like that. Or what else do we want to use? Because we need something. So that's got mud tires. That's got the crane. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Yeah, the Zix does make a really great fuel truck. Because it is such a stable platform with the fuel on it. Tell you what, let's go and use this guy. And this has the work lights all over this thing as well, which is kind of nice. So this is the Bandit. And I never really use this a ton. Let's go try getting that one first, and then bringing it back. Go follow the road here. This thing's got the custom mud tires. So I'm actually quite interested to see how the new Tatra trucks do, because they have the Tatra specific fuel carriers. The only truck that is better as a fuel carrier than the Zix 605R is perhaps the Cat 745C with the fuel body. And I think it actually holds more fuel as well. So there's that. There goes the fence. And I like that mud tires are finally effective again, and you're not punished for using them. Much like the ice in M1. So, that is right over there. Let's try to descend without really beating ourselves up too much. Bouncy, bouncy. I like the baby Tatra as a fuel truck. It doesn't haul loads, but yes, that's actually on my second map right now, and I'm using that for exactly that purpose. It is my like little mini fuel truck. I also like the other two Tuz vehicles for small fuel truck deliveries, but the only thing is, one of them carries 600 liters and one of them carries 900 liters. So that's the only problem there. Little Scout fuel trailer, yeah. Well, does the small Tatra, is that a Scout vehicle or is that a Kind of. I can't remember if it was classified as a scout vehicle or if it was an off-road vehicle. Ah, okay. So. There we go. Let's try that. See if that works. Pack cargo. Perfect. And restore crane. Perfect. Normally it's big trailers, but I changed it because it's tiny. Yeah, it is small. One would think that it actually is a scout vehicle. Potentially. All right. Now let's get out of here. First load of will be. See if we can actually make it to the destination that we need to go to with the Bandit. I do like the Bandit though because it's a very multi-purpose vehicle. It's got great suspension, and the best thing about it is the flex. The flex on the chassis actually makes it so this thing is able to do a lot. Okay, so we have to go over there. Let's save this one for the easy one to get to, I think. We'll try that. We'll kind of come around here, come down, up and around, and into there. Let's do that. Go up this way, back on the road, back over. Kind of. Might be. Maybe. Potentially. Little engine that could. Kind of humming along right here. Actually, this handles it like a champ. I never really put the Bandit through its paces. I used it a handful of times and wasn't overly impressed initially with it. But I think that's because the lack of actual dedicated mud terrain really made a difference. Like this stuff through here, this thing excels at. So we're good. Totally good. At least I think in my head we're good. And then we flip over and roll down a hill and lose the cargo, and we're totally not good. Which I don't even know where I would be able to recover metal beams from if I needed to. Little tiny mud flaps in the back. That is an infinitely tiny rear differential carrier for such large tires. Me too. Early game, it was my only crane truck, but I tipped it over a lot, so never went back to it once I had something else with a crane. Yeah. It definitely, for a dedicated crane truck, it certainly lacks something with oomph. But in this terrain, it actually seems to do really, really well. Oddly enough. So when we get up there, plus it's got the benefit of having All-wheel drive and differential lock always on. Which is a bonus. Yeah, that mud is starting to get dug up right there. Real cut right up through this little tiny village, and we'll loop around. Then we have to look out for these concrete slabs, because these are murder slabs. What they're colloquially known as. Murder slabs. Yeah, it's its one redeeming feature. Yeah. It's also really good on fuel, too. Apparently I read somewhere that if you remove the sideboard bed and you remove I think the crane is attached to the sideboard bed, but if you get rid of both of those, it makes an even better scout vehicle, just because of the amount of chassis flex that this thing has. Oh, cable still up? Unfortunate. And actually, then I could just recover to the garage, drive back out again, and loop back around. That's not too bad. So, get down here, avoiding the murder cement. I guess that would work until you get the F-750 or the Tatarin. Yes, the F-750, you can mount a crane mid-deck, and it works out really good. The Tatarin is a really good scout vehicle. But the F-750, I feel, is one of the best scout vehicles in the game. The only drawback to it is that it doesn't take scout-sized trailers. It only takes large truck-sized trailers. Which it would do better with. I think you could effectively make the thing just impossible to stop if you were towing a scout fuel trailer behind it. Around here, figure out how we can get through, because there's stumps right there, and I don't want to get stuck on them. Ooh, we just went right up and over. Okay, that's fine. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, so that's that. Perfect. Let's recover this bad boy. We'll get it back to the garage. Then we'll bring him back out again. Because that is the easiest way to do it. We'll advance the timeline to morning, too. Probably. Also, steel beams are over there. I don't think we can actually get in. Oh, no, wait. What's that? Yeah, potentially. You need a second opinion, Puma? What opinion you need a second on, my friend? Because I am full of opinions. None of them are entirely accurate. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, dude. Dude. I like that. I like that. That, my friend, that is actually really cool. So potentially could run through. No, but then I wouldn't be able to get through there. Would I? Whoa! Well then. We I've just received a raid from one wonderfully awesome District B13. Who... Are you still doing your hard mode playthrough, or have you done any of the new DLC? Because that's what I'm doing right now. But I am doing fantastic right now, District. I hope you are good. And thank you so very much for the raid, man. I really appreciate that. I hope you're doing awesome. And of course you were last seen playing SnowRunner. Because that right there is lots of SnowRunner. You're on the new DLC in hard mode. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. I am having a blast with the new DLC. I'm not sure how hard mode is on the new DLC, but I am having such a good time on the new DLC. And I'm really enjoying it. Haven't found any of the new trucks yet. Slowly starting to work on the various different contracts and tasks to kind of unpack the puzzle that is the new DLC. And I need some water. So, right now we're using the Bandit, and we're trying to repair the 2 power lines. Yes, I've run into a couple of bugs myself. So there is a crane bug where we can no longer select the particular winch points on something that we're trying to pick up via crane. We did Right Hand of Dawn, where we actually had to leave the game, quit the game, restart the game because we couldn't recover trucks, and we couldn't something else. There was we couldn't recover trucks, and we couldn't whatever else it was. It was weird. There's some weird stuff going on. But that said, I'm really excited because I would love to get the new Tatras. And yeah, with the new bugs, it was very bizarre. Very, very bizarre. So just kind of quitting out and then restarting actually seemed to reset it all. I would love to get the new Tatras. I looked at them. I looked at the configurations through the garage, but we haven't been able to find them or unlock them or... Oh, Puma, good. Dude, I think it's Puma. I think it is fantastic. But yeah, we looked at the new trucks in the... Just basically selecting them in the garage and checking them out. What do I think so far of Dawn? Yeah, this region is one gigantic puzzle. I had considered going and repairing some bridges, but then I was like, wait, I can't actually haul long logs because I don't have a trailer store. So I just started doing some other tasks that were actually fairly readily at hand and managed to unlock the trailer store. And it is one gigantic puzzle. I love that this map is a mixture of Michigan for the aesthetics and Tamir, Russia with some of the mud. I haven't yet been to the new place yet, but it looks really cool. Fubar, dude, it is absolutely worth cruising around here. I mean, this is just beautiful right here. The beams of golden sun, the orange and yellow of the autumnal trees. It's just... It is. I'm really enjoying this. I am really, really enjoying this game so far. And just even the little bit that we've accomplished. They get puzzle from Amandra style with a garage. Yeah, that Amandra for the garage was interesting, to say the least. It's going up everywhere time now. Puma, dude, I am very excited. Very, very excited for that. Because that is awesome. It is so awesome. So, we've got fuel here. We're only down 20 liters. But you know what? Better safe than sorry, because I've been burned by 20 liters. Where is the second metal beam that we must paint? Potentially, we could kind of cut across here and then boot, scoot, boogie in there. why don't we do this? This. What's that? That looks like a little trail up in there, but we don't have to worry about that. And then we cruise all the way up that way. Here with a Tatra, it's a good setup too. I'm really excited about using the new Tatras. I saw the new Tatra fuel tanks that are Tatra specific, and those things look awesome. I'm very excited about a lot of stuff that's in this game right now. Even though we only have 2 maps, and they're not nearly as large as some of the other maps that we've been given for DLC, and who knows, they may add on more to this. I don't know at all, but it's exciting. I am really, really excited about this. Yeah, Fubar, the 2 new Tatra trucks, I believe, have Tatra-specific fuel carrier bodies for themselves. We're giving the Bandit a little bit of a run because mostly we haven't used the Bandit extensively at all. The Jeeps, yes. In fact, I did pick up both of, or I picked up the Jeep DLC, and I can't believe, Fubar, well, the icons for the areas are quite high up on the screen, aren't they? So the Jeeps aren't bad. I do like the Renegade, or the, the Rubicon. The Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, I do like. I equipped it with the crawler suspension, and it's a very soft suspension. Very, very soft suspension. Implies there may be more areas coming to the region. Potentially, Fubar. Very potentially. The CJ7 is very limited on the amount of stuff that it appears to be able to equip and make use of. So it's got smaller tires. It's not anything really great. But I do like the fact that they added in a different style of suspension. They added a softer suspension to make use of, rocks and crawling and stuff like that. And I really hope that they add more elements like that into this game. Right now, Jeep Renegade has the radar trailer attached to it. I haven't really done too much. But there is a lot of other stuff that I want to unlock. The suspension makes... Yeah, Alien Pier... Yeah. The crawler suspension seems very unique. Not for, like, using in a mission. Yeah. Definitely should, and those add-ons... yeah, but the only thing is, Jeep is known as a vehicle that you can accessorize and customize like crazy. You can't even take the roof off of the Jeep. Like, you can't take the top off. You can't put a soft top or a bra top or anything like that, which is a missed opportunity, I feel, although I'm pretty sure anybody who likes to mod the game is going to have a field day with the Jeeps and any kind of customization that you can get with them. They should have piles. They really should have pulled Jeep's catalog out and had piles and piles and piles of custom accessories for the Jeep. It really is a missed opportunity. Like, Jeep branded, because Jeep is known for its outrageous amounts of customizable components and features, suspension bits, and everything. Take the doors off. Get, all of that stuff. Like it. Pack cargo and cargo packed. But, yeah, to have Jeep-branded accessories, like this is the little trial area right here. And I'm pretty sure if we got the Jeep over to this, it would do a fantastic job going through a lot of this stuff. Those little half pipes right there would destroy the suspension on most vehicles. So it would be interesting to see what a Jeep would actually do right there with the crawler suspension, which is the softer suspension for the vehicle. I kind of wonder what is going to become accessible once I replace this last metal beam or the power line. I'm not entirely sure. Oop, we get death slabs right here. We're going to go real slow over these things because I don't want to go replacing tires, which is all those things are good for wiping out tires. Reed247, thank you so very much for the follow. Awesome. Hope you are doing fantastic. I'm actually having a really good Monday evening because I'm spending Monday evening with all of you. And I'm having a damn good time doing it because this game is a blast. And I get to do cool things like check out what Puma had sent me and give a critique upon it. 216! Hey, now it never notified me? Oh, man. 216, are you part of our Discord, perchance? I'm not sure if you are, because I do put out notifications on the Discord when I'm going to be streaming. Also, Vlad has it set up in his Discord when my stream goes live, or some of our streams go live. Back now is trying to teach my mom about Bitcoin. Good luck. Good luck, Mr. General David Berkowitz Norman, artist formerly known as. That is probably an interesting situation all on there. Exit stage left. Let's get this. I wonder what this is going to open. I don't know. Actually, I'm kind of surprised that didn't pop a tire either. Big Diamond 2, because Aquaman, isn't it? No, not necessarily. Alien Pier, thank you again. Super awesome of you for the follow. I hope all you guys are doing fantastic. Really do. It's Monday, and it's kind of going to be a short week this week because, unfortunately, so last week was a short week because of Dragon Con sort of thrown right in last weekend. Riz, good to see you as well. I hope everything is going fantastic for you. So last weekend was Dragon Con. This weekend coming up is actually the New Hampshire Highland Games. So I am going up to Loon Mountain in New Hampshire, and that is the Scottish cultural event known as the New Hampshire Highland Games. Mad Max Fury Road vehicles are going up on auction. Yes, Super Goat, I did see that. I did tell Norman that he needs to purchase the War Rig and use it as his rolling showroom. So, if we hit ! Discord, there is our Discord. Gotta get going. You have a good stream, and I'll catch you around. District B13, thank you so very much. And if you're not following District B13, that dude does some amazing hardcore SnowRunner gameplay, and he is all in on it. Riz, yes, I'm just at work lurking, and you know what? That's awesome. I super appreciate that. Hang out, kick back, enjoy, and, you know, have a good time. Oh, Fubar, you and me both, man. The Interceptor, so the chromed out Interceptor, like they're after, ooh, crap. After they get the Interceptor and then rebuild it, the pure stainless looking chromed out one is so cool. Or Heavy Artillery Buick. I still like the War Rig. Yeah, they did crash it at the end of the film, but there's probably like 15 of those things meant specifically for filming. And that is based on a Russian truck, and that's got that really wild tube style spine that's underneath of it. So it doesn't use a ladder frame style setup. It's got more of that Tatra style. So I'm not exactly specifically sure what kind of truck it was. War Rig includes the tanker? Oh my god. I don't even know where I would park that. I don't even know where. You would honestly have to have acres and acres and acres and acres just to create some kind of Mad Max memorabilia like, parking lot for a lot of that stuff. I think they made loads of them. Yeah, I think they did too. I can't remember what kind of chassis the War Rig was actually based off of, but it's probably available readily online. There is a lot of featurettes about the vehicles in Mad Max Fury Road because they are so incredibly unique, and everything you see those vehicles do online, or excuse me, in the movie, they actually do in real life. They are nothing short of incredible. I don't think I can make it up that way, so I gotta kind of loop here. Yes? Maybe? That's just a trailer. We'll kind of just, I don't know, kind of figure that one out. I could fill the tanker with guns. You could turn it into a mobile showroom, is what you could do. Google, it's a Tatra 815? No way! Holy crap. Let me go pull this up because that sounds fantastic. Because I recognize that chassis oh man, that's cool. That is way too cool. That was basically just the chassis. Yeah, because they made extensive sheet metal modifications. They added different coupes and such to the cab of the truck. Yeah, that was... Oh, crap. That's the death cement again. The hood and the cabin are something else, yes. Which is basically what they did a lot of. I do like the Giga Horse. The Giga Horse is also one of my favorite vehicles because it was driven by Immortan Joe. It's powered by twin 502 engines, so it is a 1,000 horsepower vehicle. I believe it is supercharged as well as turbocharged, and it is capable of fairly decent top speed for a vehicle of its size. Giant tractor tires on it and everything. Crap. 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 Poo. Okay, so that's not entirely bad because we're not that far from the garage. So therefore, let us go find our, the Elvis convoy car is a twin Chevy big block. I bet that thing hauls. Well, I mean, it may not potentially be a road, but, let's see. Let's send out the mighty recovery vehicle, shall we? Oh, man. Predominantly, we're going to use the crane just to recover the metal beams because we don't want those floating downriver. Because I don't know if we can actually find more metal beams on these maps anywhere. If we lose metal beams, then I think we're boned. That's bait right there. The bad Leroy Brown. Stop. Ripper, Terror, Slasher, Devourer. Blood. You're everywhere. We're all over the place. We're gonna make... Oh, yeah. Lights? Headlights. Yeah. This is the 605. This is the vehicle that you are almost predominantly required to use in Amor, because it is the only one that actually makes any headway in Amor. Predominantly because it has those massive tires. So, kind of try to See, this one has much better ability to kind of... It's got a lower center of gravity as well. Awesome, 216. You will definitely... So if you... I will put out those... I put out a notification on the Discord about approximately what time I'm going to go live. But as I was saying, this week is going to be a little bit funny because the New Hampshire Highland Games I am leaving for on Thursday. Kind of swing this one. Flip it right to the trees. For the New Hampshire Highland Games, the house we are renting, me and my friends, are getting it on Thursday till Sunday. Nope. So, that one is there. We're going to clamp that down. Then, I'm going to attach the winch here and there. We're going to try to drag this bad boy right on up. If we can't get this thing righted. Come on now. Winch. That winch. Ooh. Hot. And then, that one. Boom. Right like that. Perfect. Train mode. So we'll take this, we'll swing this around, we'll dump it in that truck. And we're not really too much worse off, I guess. Or at least kind of. John Sogos GBUA. Thank you for the follow. Drop that down. Winch. Restore crane. Okay. So, kind of pull this guy up and out of the way. Hopefully we won't need him anymore. But you never know. Truck to the Bandit. Pack cargo. Sweet. Fire it up. Headlights back on for safety. Try not to hit that stump. And where are we going? I don't even know which direction. Okay, we're headed left. To the left then. Left we go. I feel like I'm giving ski tours or mountainside slope tours with giant Bandit. Here. Where is that? Okay, so it's up there. See if we can't make it. I don't know what else is around here. I don't even think yeah, I've not pushed too far in this direction. I'm really not sure what is around here at all. I don't even know if there's any upgrade parts left to be discovered. Probably is. Almost. There we go. And cargo management. Let's see. Metal beams. Awesome. The ships are being unloaded, and we don't seem to be falling behind schedule. That should hopefully satisfy the factory's new owners. Now we need to make sure the railroad is usable. So what does that give us access to? What do we have? River Port. Oh, okay. So we get metal beams, cargo containers. So deliver to... Oh, we have more stuff. The ships are ready to dock, but we can't use the cranes without power. We'll have to fix broken power pole and patch up another one. With supplies still on the way, we'll have to make do with what we can get here. So truck with crane is recommended. So we have... This delivered to village nature reserve. Okay. No, we don't want that. Environmental disaster. Deliver to the sawmill. Fuel cistern. That's over there. And let there be water. Deliver to the water tower. Okay, so that's a bunch of stuff. What is the one that we... There's... Okay, so that's a bunch of that stuff. Tatra. Titan Awakening. Delivered to the Tatra Vehicle Factory. So that's the factory. 4 bricks from there. Pumping station. Pumping station is in the nature reserve. Slow and steady. Deliver to the warehouse. Oversized cargo we can't get yet, and vehicle spare parts we can't get yet. Winter is coming. Deliver to the first breach. Second, so we can't get those yet. So bricks and pumping station would be 1. Go Phoenix. Tatra factory is operational. Oh, that's the oversized cargo right there. Okay. So, this is getting very interesting. Then what is Western Rail? So, Nature's Reserve Bridge. So, delivered to the railroad bridge for cement. What is over? Cement. Cement there. Delivered to the railroad bridge there. Oh, wow. Okay. So that's that. Holy crap. Guardians of the Grove. Alright, so I think if we do the Tatra factory specific stuff, potentially we could get one of the new Tatra vehicles? Maybe? I don't know. Huh. Bricks. Where can we get bricks? Right, back to the other map real quick. Tatra. The bricks come from Riverport, but the pumping station comes from the nature reserve. Those go to the Tatra Vehicle Factory, which that's not too bad if we... Although... I don't know about this right here. Does the Dawn and Dawn DLC refer to Storm? Rico, I don't believe so, good sir. I'm not sure what the Dawn... So the Dawn is actually the river that cuts through the Russian Federation of Dawn. So we're trying to determine which what we're doing next here. And I think... I don't know if I want to try to cut through here. Because maybe I should be able to. Potentially. And then I can kind of bring it back around through here. Maybe. Right in, and then into there. Okay. I have an idea. I absolutely have an idea. So, where are we at? Been doing good, Rico. How is everything going with you? Good. Where's the pumping station? Pumping station is supposed to be over here. Pumping station. Oh. Oh. Okay. So that's going to be interesting. That is going to be very interesting. I mean, I think we can get some bricks. Why don't we see about getting some bricks? Let's leave the Tatra right up there. Back to the garage. What do we want to use for a truck to do this particular... So we're not going to use the twin steer again. We are not going to use the twin steer, even though it can hold all 4 bricks. We want to use something that is slightly robust, that's got some grunt to it. I like that Brigadier, though. That Brigadier is really nice. None of these guys, I don't think, can cut the... Because we can put a saddle on one of those guys. No bricking it on the bricks mission? I mean, we'll see. We'll potentially see. Find out which... Don't want to use that guy yet. Caterpillar we can't. Azov we could. Ooh. We could use this war rig. Because I like this war rig. So here's a contender. So the Navistar is a contender. Ooh, we could also use the Derry Longhorn 3194. I'm kind of having feelings there. Kind of having feelings. Oh, we've got another twin. Where'd that other twin? Oh, we could use one of these guys too. Yeah, I do have all the trailers. This is true, which is why I'm looking for a truck to use with the trailer. The Dan we haven't used in a long time. The 4520 we're not even going to bother using because it can't haul any. Oh, the usual, having some breakfast at the moment. What are you having for breakfast there, Rico? Inquiring minds want to know. Caterpillar 770, that thing's basically useless. So how about... Because I was thinking... Originally, I was thinking the 916. You can't fight that love and feeling? Oh, man. It's a toss-up here. What do you think? Navistar or the Derry Longhorn 3194? I'm kind of at an impasse. I like what you did with the Longhorn on the rocket mission. It's fun sometimes to use a truck that you think is not quite up to the task. Exactly. That's the thing. I like using a truck that, through sheer determination, will get the job done, but maybe it's not the right vehicle for the job. Like, we could have used the Zix 605. We could have used any other truck that was way more suited than the Derry Longhorn, but we used the Derry Longhorn. We got one for the Navistar, and if anybody doesn't have any other dissenting opinions over the Navistar versus the 3194, because I like both of these trucks. Both of these trucks are awesome trucks that I'm totally going to use to get the bricks from one side to the other, but it'll be interesting, so we'll figure it out. The only thing is the Navistar doesn't have the differential lock. The Derry Longhorn does have the differential lock. So as long as we're saying Navistar, let's do some Navistar. We need to go over. We need to get the trailer, the bricks, and we need to try to wade through this giant cloud of diesel smoke. So we'll give this a shot. We'll see what this does. I do like this truck, though. I really like this truck. It has the turning radius of no. Oh, wait a minute. I think I have the high saddle. Some banana fritters and coffee. Not sure if there's a localized equivalent of it over there in the States. Not entirely sure. Let me check something. No, we did have a saddle low because I'm an idiot. Fine. Hit the garage. Okay. So we already have saddle low. Banana fritters. That sounds awesome. Got the saddle low on, which we're going to use to transport 4 units of bricks over there. Then we'll see where we're at in the truck next location. But then we actually have to... So I might use the Dairy Longhorn 3194 for the second leg of this, and we'll get the... we'll get whatever it is over here. So potentially, we'll use the Dairy Longhorn to tow the boar over to the second map, because we're going to need a truck over there that's capable of running long logs to and from the... Alright, this is not good. Nope. Because we need a truck that's capable of running long logs back and forth between the lumber yard and log stand. But yeah, that's a solid idea. Navistar for the first half, Dairy Longhorn 3194 for the second. Give it a good old college try. I do like the sound of this engine. It's really robust. It's monstrous. And it just belches blackly skyward. This is where... Kinda... As per recommendation. That's not bad. And, because we're going to be using a semi-trailer, we're going to actually be able to back this thing up. So I'm going to try to take us through right there. So I should... Okay. All right. There is a clear path. I just have to get position where I can get the trailer, hook it up, load it, then get it. Trailer store, and how about sideboard semi-tray. Sausage, eggs, hash browns, and all the bacon. 216 is right. 216 is all the bacon. All right, cargo management. Bricks. Okay. So now we have 4 units of bricks. Let's see if we can't make it through over here. Or if this is a hard no. Bacon. Yeah, I prefer bacon over, like, breakfast sausages. Breakfast sausages, not so much. So... Actually, wait a minute. Why am I going to drive through... You know what? Screw it. Let's go straight across. No care. Okay, that's why. Apparently we can't do that. It's taken a while today for us all to start talking about food. Yeah, but, you know, all right, though. So we're going to back up because that was a very not informed decision to take that stuff down there. Then we're going to kind of try to do something different. I'm going to try to go around the edge. Dug my deep fryer out of the attic the other day. It's been a while, but it makes such tasty grub. I made battered mushrooms today. Yum. All right, we're also going to make it morning so we have more daylight to work with. Yeah, see? Look. That damn concrete doodad. And the turning radius of no. So, let's see if we're across this way. So let's loop around, because apparently this is the way to go. I love the camo. I think the camo is fantastic on this thing. And there's a couple different shades of digital camo that you can actually use for this truck. But I love this truck. Love this truck. Couldn't see the front of your truck there? Well, couldn't see it when I submerged it underwater either, so there was that. Okay, so there's that. And that is in our way. Oh, crap. I think I've realized my first issue. So this is here. Right on, brother. Old bridge. What do we need to repair old bridge with? Because that would... What's scrap pile? Holy crap, there's more stuff over here now, too. Scrap pile. So we don't have half of this stuff. You know what? So I'm kind of boxed in at the moment. Almost became the Navy star. Mountain Lion, you're so right on that one. Oh, man. Okay, so effectively, I'm kind of jammed in over here. I'm going to have to spin this thing around. But I had that song playing while Jade was trying to make videos. So brutal, Relic. So, to repair this, and then I'm actually going to go inside the factory because I have the... Alright, show tasks. So this one is... That one's Old Bridge. What is Old Bridge? Old Bridge is going to take metal beams and cement... Oh, it takes cement all the way from over there. The metal beams from there and cement. Okay, so while we do that... Let's take a look at this guy. Because he's over here, and we could potentially drive in and figure out what scrap pile is. So let's try to do that as well. Oh, this is the Tatra, that's right. That's what I parked up here. Tatra with the crazy buffalo steam round. I'm going to have to watch Mad Max Fury Road again. So into the Tatra factory with the Tatra. What's this? Or is this a deposit spot? Cargo management. Okay, that's where the unload is. Now I have to get around this stuff. Wait a minute. That any cargo I can... No, that can't be cement that I can... That would make things way too easy. So I need this debris field fixed. I need that bridge repaired. Go task. Okay. So when the factory was put out of commission, all the old scrap was simply piled up on the road. Wonder whose bright idea that was. Either way, the trash has to go. We'll need road access here. For it, yes. So this one is scrap pile. So what do we have to do for scrap pile? Scrap pile is simply 2 metal beams. So I have to get 2 metal beams up and over and around. Or I could kind of take them across this way. Okay. So I have all kinds of different options here. And I've got all kinds of, like, different things I could be doing. But we'll come back over to the Navistar here. Because the Navistar... I'm gonna wait on getting the Navistar around until I have the bridge fixed and the scrap pile is out of the way. But this is all stuff that I can actually do fairly reasonably easy enough. Actually, that guy's in a unit. Grab that thing, haul him over here. That's not too bad. So, here's the thing. I think... for the evening, because we're already about 3 hours in. It's about 9 o'clock for me right now. I do need to wrap up. I do need to consider, you know, like actually finding some dinner, some food, something like that. But let's see, who we thinking on? Who's online right now? Who we got online that we might consider? Okay. So, because Fubar threw in the points, we can... So, Fubar threw in the points, so we're gonna do that, actually, because... see... what do we got? So the Mad Viking King is playing Subnautica. Okay. Alright. Dude's playing Subnautica. Starlight Children's Foundation charity event. Okay. So. William Sterling! Dude! Yep, so... it does, Fubar. Yes, Relic, right on, brother. So, we will do Mad Viking King because Fubar was the first to hit that Guide the Raid button. We'll definitely do that because this guy has also got one hell of a beard. This guy, holy moly. All right, so guys, what we're going to do is we're going to go raid. And William Sterling, it is so fantastic to see you pop in. We had several rollovers tonight, and I was lamenting that I did not hear your chortle and cackle. So, Mad Viking King. Let's see who wants to go over, hit up Mad Viking King, because this is Fubar's suggestion. And the dude is doing a charity drive, so let's keep that in mind as well. Relic, I know you are all about the beard. This may be the beard to end all beards. You let me know. So, guys... Great night again. Thank you so much for all the follows. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for having a blast. We're going to be back here tomorrow night. We're going to be trying to fix... Yes, William Sterling, thank you so very much. Super appreciate every single one of you. It's been a great night. It's been a great day. And, yeah, we'll catch you back here tomorrow, probably about 5 o'clock. And, yeah, let's go show this Mad Viking King some love. And we'll catch you.